Thank you, Tyronn Lue, man. So he basically restated what I said a while back, man, in my video. Remember when Tmac said he would have won just as much as Kobe if he had Shaq? But I said, hold on, pump the brakes. He would have won a couple, but pump the brakes. So let's see what Tyronn Lue said, and then I will expand. Let's run the tape.
Shaq said it first that had he been on that Lakers team, that he believed they'd have won as many championships as Shaq and Kobe.
It's just hard to compare.
It
you know
is.
What I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, what Cole brought every single day,
Right.
the mentality that he had every
Right.
single day, like you got to bring that, and you had to have that and bring it to Shaq every day.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if T-Mac could have done that.
Right.
Like,
Cause you got to push Shaq.
yeah, Shaq. So Cole pushed Shaq every day. So like, if T-Mac could he have done that? I mean, I don't know that. But
Right.
as far as talent wise, I mean, he was, like I said, one of the most talented guys we've seen in this game. So I think he definitely would have won, but it's not the talent and the court stuff. It's the challenging Shaq every day, calling Shaq out when he's,
when he's not doing what he's supposed to do.
When Shaq calls you out, can you handle it? You know, all that stuff plays a.
That was my exact point. Like, are you going to give in to Shaq and just keep deferring to him, and the team eventually will, fail? Because that's what I've been saying. I mean, one thing about Kobe is he always held Shaq accountable. Like, he was like, I'm not giving you the ball because you're out of shape, bro. You haven't earned the ball. So what Tmac have just been like, you know what? I'm going to give you the ball, Shaq, because you're just so dominant. And then the team overall would, fail, and then in turn them not win as much. So these are the things that I think about, because it's not just talent on talent. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just plug and play. You also got to factor in personalities and all of that stuff, man, because maybe, and here's another scenario, maybe T-Mac would have been feeling himself way too much and maybe shot more, you know what I mean? And gave the ball to Shaq a lot less. So these are just a bunch of scenarios that could have played out. And it's not just cut and dry, like swapping talent for talent. You know what I mean? We've learned this on a bunch of teams, man. On paper, talent-wise, they're good, but they don't do nothing. And like I said, a lot of people underestimate personalities. Personalities win championships also. So I'm glad Tyronn Lue kind of confirmed what I said, because this is something that doesn't get talked about enough, man. But like I said, do I think T-Mac would have won a couple championships? Absolutely. But as much as Kobe and Shaq, I don't know, man. But we could play this what if all day, man. But like I said, man, I'm glad he reiterated what I said earlier.
And then having Phil Jackson as well.
Right.
So I think, like I said, it could have happened, for sure. I think they definitely would have won. Like, I don't know what degree, but T-Mac was
big facts.
He had no weaknesses. Defensively, he can guard 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 6'9".
Right.
Offensively, run, pick and roll, make the right pass, make the right play, post up, either shoulder, turnaround jump shot, mid-range pull-ups, can finish, athletic, and like I said,
but does he got that dog in him like Kobe? I don't know. Kobe was different, man. Kobe was an animal warrior. I mean, obsessed. I don't know if T-Mac was obsessed like Kobe, man. But yeah, T-Mac was a dog for sure.
I think with coaching, and I think being in the triangle, like I said, Whitfield, he would have flourished. Like, he definitely would have flourished. And then you got Shaq, who was,
And that is another thing. Would T-Mac flourish in the triangle? I mean, I would think so, but some players, had a hard time, getting used to the triangle. So who knows? But shout out to Ty Lue, man. I didn't listen to this interview yet, but I plan on soon, man. Salute.